Top of the morning to you. We're here at downtown there in City Hall for the breakfast. We are WCBN Channel 12 here for the Irish Kickoff Breakfast. Sponsored by Ace Hardware, Tennessee Ridge, Signature Healthcare Beer, Houston County Detroit Alliance, and Traditions First Bank. Getting ready for that kickoff breakfast. Band's doing a little warm up here, getting their lips all warmed up. See how that goes.
Set 1, option 1, that's page 6. I would say page 54, but your fearless leader forgot the books. Yeah. He's not fearless. I didn't have the books, I just thought they would. Alright, that makes sense. We're not using it. 54.
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. It's too early in the morning for me.
Me too. I didn't know this daylight was early.
Alright, you're live. F major 1 and 2, and F major 1 and 2, and here we go. Scale pattern 1 and 2, and scale pattern 1. and round 3, 1, and
We're just
it's not bad, but it's just, it's so muddy. You're surprised the under pitch sounds like. Yeah, no, not like barely under pitch. Yeah. Is it set at 440? Yeah, see. But I typically too sharp. What? Typically, yes, that's right. Take Jordans. Nebraska Reeds, B flat. Whichever trumpet don't over is sharp. Nebraska Reeds, B flat, hold it. Nebraska Reeds, B flat again. Sing those first 5 notes, please, if you are not low brass in the Reeds.
I'm good. How are you? Good. Let's sing. First performance. Oh, very good. I know. Very good. Oh, is that why Lisa's? I didn't know. What? Is Lisa? Yes, are you in the chorus? Yes. Well, she's there every Monday night. Down in the lobby until we. I didn't know you were doing the chorus.
Round 3, go. Spot check a couple of things. Spot check with nice games.
It's gonna be the Irish.
Just leave the books where they are. Not collecting anything. Put them under your chairs. As of right now, the order is as follows: Midnight Escape, Thanks Grace, Amazing Grace. I just sent the tenor sax part back there. And then the Great Locomotive Chase. That order could change.
I mean, it's no. I would really cry if I seen him. I would really. And I just sit there and talk. I mean, I wanted to sit and drive.
All right, we're starting at 144. 144.
She may have to stay up with
144.
and so
She has a tape. Just walk around and find a baby. Here's
I have called this one Mama too ever since I've been here. Mr. Wayne was still alive after having Logan. We used to fight the Jesus morning. And Mr. Wayne begged to take Logan home with him. Evan needed a little courage on to teach him. And he wanted to he looked like him. I said, Mr. Wayne, I love you. And I did my best. He said, I'll make you home. I'm like, no, that's okay.
Grace, grab a trombone part. Flutes, ready to commit three flutes.
Here comes more of it.
Can't breathe there. Sharp. Sharp. Really sharp. Really sharp. You're the closest. Face part is trombone. One, two, three, one, two. Push, push. Don't breathe here.
I love your outfit.
Thank you. Number one, let's go.
Sorry. Thank you.
Here, Ethan, sit yours down. Here's the seat part. Jordan.
He's got six granddaughter.
I've already got baby fever. I'm ready to have another one. But I didn't, well, I had her at 28 weeks. So I wasn't even showing by the time I had like 3 months early. So she was really early. And
Give that to her.
Yeah, she's not short anymore.
she's doing good.
Well, by the time 4 will come here and the cars will stop.
There's one. There's one.
Got 5 more months, 6 months.
People, I walked in a labor and delivery and I was like, yeah, I think my baby's coming. They're like, you're not even pregnant. I was like, I had to tighten up my shirt. There's a little something, something there. And they're like, oh my gosh, you're not much pregnant. I was like, I'm not pregnant.
Back when I was,
Yeah.
I didn't like the both.
thought it was cool. We need more fishing shows from local people.
Well, I'm gonna be doing another one.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
This is Angie Tab.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, we've done spoke. He's doing a presentation.
I didn't know whether mine was going to be used today. I was going to send a representative. I was going to tell him.
Hopefully. 103. 1, 2, 103. And 1.
Yeah, miniature cars.
Great Dane.
Well, now this one that we've got is not in the shed. It's in the house. It's in the
Everybody will have their seats. We'll get started.
I'm ready. Good morning, everybody. This is Philip Chambers for Solid Gospel 105.1, coming to you live from City Hall in downtown Erin, Tennessee. We're here for the kickoff breakfast for the 51st Annual Houston County Irish Celebration. And now we go to the main stage with the Houston County Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning. On behalf of the Houston County Area Chamber of Commerce, I would like to welcome you all to the kickoff breakfast for the 2013 Irish Celebration. This morning we'll start a week of fun and entertainment that will end next Saturday, March 16th with Irish Day. We are here this morning not only to get the celebration started, but to also honor some very deserving individuals. First of all, I would like to get Ken Wallace, please, for our blessing. And that's St. Patrick, by the way.
Please bow your heads and let us pray. Like the gracious green hills of the Emerald Isle, so you renew the earth with the coming of spring, O Lord. As we give thanks for the blessings of the past, so we offer praise for the dawn of this new day. Bless the festivities and fellowship we enjoy now, as we express our gratitude to all who make our community a better place to live. And grace us with your loving presence throughout this week of celebration, that our home, Erin, may be a haven of hospitality for all who come here. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. I'd like to have our little leprechauns come up, please. And they are adorable.
Happy St. Patrick's Day! Nick, how are you?
I also want to tell you this is Annie Villarreal, and she was our theme contest winner. We want to give her a big hand.
Now let's start the music.
Also like to thank Debbie Schmidt for her beautiful artwork that we put on our t-shirts this year. We had several people submit some drawings, and I'm telling you, we got some talent in this town. I mean, people just started drawing on a little piece of paper and turned it in, and it was amazing, the artwork. But Debbie, she really outdid herself this year. I want to thank her. I don't know where she's at in here, but I want to thank her too. We got some announcements. I want to thank Heritage Bank for sponsoring this event. And also let you know that Irish Banquet tickets are on sale. They're $25. You can get them at City Hall. We also have t-shirts in there as well. Becky Averitt, would you please come up here? She has a little announcement she would like for us.
Thank you. As she mentioned, there's tickets for the banquet and silent auction. If you wonder what's going on over here on the side, we are gathering our silent auction items. There will probably be at least twice this many by Friday night at the banquet. But feel free to look at them after this is over. Bid on them. You do not have to be present to win. You just have to make sure that if you bid and you're the high bidder, that you understand when they call you, they will be collecting. But also, if you can be at the banquet, it's always a really good time. And as I said, there'll be at least twice as many items in the auction, and there's also some live auction items that usually we have a lot of fun with too. Don't want to forget that. Thank you to our businesses who are always so generous every year to donate to this, and individuals too. Just a little reminder for those of you board members who haven't gotten your auction items to us yet. We'll be collecting those here until Thursday, then we'll move them to the high school. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky.
Please welcome Senator Mark Green to the stage, please.
Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to come and do this. We have some special presentations that we'd like to make from the State Senate, and I'll just get right to it. Let me ask Kathy Harvey, our Superintendent of Schools, and Tommy Beecham, as well as Becky Moore and Rachel to come forward, please. I realize that I'm bringing a little somber moment to a festive event, but everybody who knows these folks knows this is a deserved and right thing to do. From the state of Tennessee, the Senate Joint Resolution number 51 by Senator Mark Green and Representative John Tidwell, a resolution to honor the memory of Elaine Hewitt of Erin. Whereas the members of the General Assembly are greatly saddened to learn of the death of Elaine Hewitt, and whereas Mrs. Hewitt was an extraordinary public servant and consummate professional who worked to improve the quality of life of her fellow citizens in numerous capacities, and whereas she served with acumen and alacrity as the principal of Erin Elementary School, and whereas Elaine Hewitt was an esteemed educator who distinguished herself as a professional of the greatest dedication, ability, and integrity. Whereas Miss Hewitt was extremely talented and compassionate, and she always worked assiduously to motivate her students to reach their fullest potential, both as scholars and as citizens of this community. Whereas she truly served as an inspiration to her colleagues and students alike, and her friendship and counsel were highly valued by those who were fortunate to know her. And whereas Miss Hewitt truly epitomized the ideal of the dedicated educator, as she was wholly committed to the highest ideals of public service, quality education for all, and service to mankind. Whereas Elaine Hewitt leaves behind an indelible legacy of integrity in public life, compassion and loyalty in private life, and diligence and dedication in all her chosen endeavors. And whereas it is fitting that the General Assembly of the State of Tennessee should pause to remember this exceptional public servant and human being, now therefore Be it resolved by the Senate of the 108th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee, the House of Representatives concurring, that we honor the memory of Elaine Hewitt, reflecting fondly upon her impeccable character and her stalwart commitment to living the examined life with courage and conviction. Be it resolved that we express our sympathy and offer our condolences to the loved ones and the students that she loved. Adopted February 6, 2013, signed Senator Mark Green, Speaker Ron Ramsey, Speaker Beth Harwell, and Governor Bill Haslam.
Now I'd like to ask the family of Dr. Donnie Lewis to come up to the podium.
Now for another presentation for an amazing servant of this community for so many years. State of Tennessee, the Senate Joint Resolution number 1 by State Senator Mark Green. A resolution to honor the memory of Donnie Carlisle Lewis of Cumberland City. Whereas the members of this General Assembly were greatly saddened to learn of the passing of Dr. Lewis. And whereas Dr. Lewis was an exemplary public servant, a consummate professional, who worked to improve the quality of life of every citizen in the community. Whereas for 34 years, Dr. Donnie Lewis served with acumen and alacrity as the Houston County Commissioner, in which position he earned the respect of the citizens of the county for the commendable and quality service he gave. Whereas he also worked as chief optometrist at his local LensCrafters franchise, and whereas Dr. Lewis' success started many years ago when he graduated as valedictorian of his class at Austin Peay. He went on to earn his doctorate of optometry from the Southern College of Optometry, as well as a master's degree in public health and a doctorate in epidemiology from East Tennessee State University. And whereas, in addition to working as both an optometrist and a county commissioner, Dr. Lewis donated his time to other causes and organizations such as the Erin Rotary Club, JC's, and Luxottica Foundation and One Sight. Whereas Dr. Lewis was also deeply devoted to his family, and he always endeavored to remain true to the family values of the highest order. Whereas he was the proud parent of Stephen Lewis, Lauren Mitchell, and Lindsay Lewis, and whereas Dr. Lewis will also be sorely missed by his 3 grandchildren, Ansley, Haley, and Brody, along with a host of other family, friends, and loved ones. And whereas Dr. Lewis leaves behind an indelible legacy of integrity and probity in public life, compassion and loyalty in private life, and diligence and dedication in all his chosen endeavors. Whereas it's fitting that this General Assembly should pause to remember the bountiful life of this exceptional public servant and human being. Now therefore be it resolved by the Senate of the 108th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee that we honor the memory of Dr. Donnie Carlisle Lewis, reflecting fondly upon his impeccable character and his stalwart commitment to living the examined life with courage and conviction. Be it further resolved that we express sympathy and our condolences to the family. Signed, State Senator Mark Green and Speaker of the Senate, Ron Ramsey.
We have dedicated this year's parade to Dr. Donnie Lewis as well. We'd like to recognize some dignitaries here today. Of course, Senator Mark Green, City Mayor Tommy Parchman, County Mayor George Osbrooks, and also the 2012 Miss Houston County is Katie Reynolds. She she's here as well. Let me see where I'm at now. I would like to also recognize the past Emerald Award winners. If you would have him stand, please. If you would stand. Past Lord Chimeras. Now we're on to the Emerald Award presentation. Would Reverend Kim Wallace please come with the welcome?
This presentation's on behalf of the Aaron Rotary Club, so I'm wearing another hat even though I'm not wearing another hat. The young lady we are recognizing today is a graduate of Friendship Christian School in Lebanon and Middle Tennessee State University. A transplant from Wilson County, she moved here with her family. No native of Houston County is more dedicated to our community's welfare. Her first job in our county was working behind the counter at the Aaron Lou. Later, her family purchased the Meadows Market, sprucing it up and changing the name to Wells Creek Market. She was a member of the Leadership Houston County class of 2002-03, where she worked on their beautification project of landscaping the courthouse and helping with downtown revitalization. Wishing to also help the next leadership class, she went down to the Shamrock Club and cleaned the cabins in preparation for their leadership retreat. Since becoming a member of the Houston County Chamber of Commerce, she has worked on every major project they have undertaken. Serving on the beautification committee, she photographs the yard of the month and the business of the quarter when needed, and makes sure these recognitions are noted in the newspaper. She helped create the Chamber's website and then became its webmaster, maintaining the site with current news, pictures of community activities, and a calendar of upcoming events. With the return of the Houston County Fair, she volunteered to serve on the Fair Board, which she serves as secretary. Responsible for overseeing the vendors, exhibits, and entertainment, the days prior to the fair found her at fairgrounds marking off booth spaces, preparing the exhibit area, and even cleaning restrooms. As a member of the Irish Day Committee, she has chaired the vendor committee, securing deposits, remarking booth spaces, accommodating vendor requests when possible, working out compromises, and serving with a smile. She is a member of the Houston County Arts Council and Theater Board, has served as a stage manager for many of their plays. She's active with the Renaissance Center in Dixon, where her daughters performed in several plays. One cause that's very dear to her heart is the fight against ALS, better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. She is one of their most dedicated volunteers, working with others who hope to find a cure. In 2008, she was chosen the Volunteer of the Year, an award she richly deserved. Besides the activities I've mentioned, she has offered her help with many other efforts. Not waiting to be asked, she sees what needs to be done and jumps in to volunteer. She's a member of the McEwen Church of Christ. She and her husband, Terry Harris, are blessed with a lovely and talented daughter, Paxton, and she herself is the daughter of Jerry and Joel Kilgore. So in gratitude and recognition for how generously she gives of her time, talent, and energy, the Aaron Rotary Club proudly presents this 2013 O.S. Luton Emerald Award to Shannon Kilgore.
I think they exaggerated on parts of that, because that sounded really very nice. Whoever wrote that. The part about cleaning bathrooms is true. There is a picture of that one. So, thank you. It's a true honor to win an award for a record or an event or whatever, but it's a great honor to be awarded an award from your peers. And thank you. There's many others that could be holding this plaque as well that make this a great community. And I certainly couldn't do it without the help of my mom and my dad. And a lot of family and great friends in the community. Thank you, everybody, so much.
Thank you, Shannon. The Red Club, Ms. Vicki Clark.
Amy Smith Rye was born in Houston County in 1967, and she grew up in Tennessee Ridge, or as she proudly calls it, the Ridge. After graduating from Houston County High School in 1985, Amy lived and worked in Nashville for a while. In 1990, she was married to Kerry Rye, and they moved back to Houston County, built a home, and opened a business which became Rye's Automotive. Together they have 3 children, Chris, Colby, and Megan, and 4 grandchildren. Amy and Kerry have been busy the past several years rescuing a historic Houston County home and growing their business. Amy will tell you in no uncertain terms that she's the meanest woman in Houston County. And she has the cake to prove it. Her mother said this. A few years ago, she learned that Jerry Clark, my husband, had developed kidney failure and would need a kidney transplant sometime in the future. So, she decided to give him one of hers. When Jerry was placed on the active transplant list, Amy began the process of becoming a kidney donor. There were lots and lots and lots of tests to take, and Amy aced every one of them. On June the 8th, 2012, and that was my birthday, the doctor reported that Amy's kidney was a 100% match for Jerry. Everyone was ecstatic, but Amy wasn't surprised because in her heart she knew that this was exactly what God had in mind all along. So on July the 17th, 2012, Jerry got a healthy kidney and a new half-sister, and Amy got a standing invitation to all the future Clark family reunions. Amy Rye, she's the hero in this story. We're just thankful that God allowed us to be part of her story. We love you, half-sister, wherever you are. And in the late 1970s, I thought about a song that Ronnie Milsap, it was a #1 hit for Ronnie Milsap, What a Difference You've Made in My Life. What a difference she's made in our lives. Let's give her a big hand.
All I gotta say is this town is a bunch of liars. I'll deal with you later. Not prepared. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you, Amy. The Lions Club, we have Frank Jones, please.
Good morning, I'm with the Lions Club, and our motto is very simple in life. It's just we serve. And the lady we're going to acknowledge today is one of those people in life that probably ought to have her coming up now since she's about 150 years old. Now, our nominee for the 2013 Emerald Award is a longtime local lady, well known for her kindness and offers of help to those in need. She has led an interesting life of travel, work, hardship, and joy. She was born in Paris, Henry County, a very, very long time ago, early in the last century, and grew up in Houston and Henry counties. Evelyn's parents were Ben Hagler Jr. and Ethel Reynolds. She went to Aaron High School, grades 1 through 12 in one building, and worked with stone tablets for homework. After graduation in 1936, she attended Austin Peay Normal School to become a teacher. but received her temporary credentials when she was only 17, still at the time. Then she tried nurse's training and decided she didn't like the blood and the gore and all that, so she gave that up and married and moved to Michigan, where she worked in a factory as well as in the offices of the A&P grocery chain. She also raised 4 children pretty much on her own. She worked in Michigan during World War II, becoming one of our own Rosie the Riveters. Now there's history for you right there. She lived in Indiana, California, so she's been out in foreign territories, with husband George, also Brooks, whom she married in 1956. She's a mother of 5 children, grandmother to 11. She also has 3 stepchildren and 5 step-grandchildren, as well as several great-grandchildren. She continued with her varied life, teaching elementary school here for 4 years in the 5th and 3rd grades, and running an exercise facility along with a beauty shop, as well as a B&B. She also made a habit of helping people in whatever way she could, one of them being free haircuts for those who needed help. Things went well with her until a nasty accident took away her right arm in 1984. People say you've lost an arm, but she's not that careless. She didn't lose it. Somebody took it away from her. She has taught herself to paint left-handed for the pleasure of art, but also for the physical therapy to gain the dexterity needed to lead as normal a life as possible with only one hand. She has succeeded magnificently. She paints old saws, makes oil paintings, and makes clocks. Evelyn has been a Houston County Lion for over 19 years. To her credit, she was the first female Lion, the first female Lion president. She has a heart of gold, the heart of a Lion for service. And the Lions Club of Houston County takes great pleasure in presenting our selection as the 2013 Emerald Award winner to Evelyn Also Brooks. If I said anything that was a lie up here, it's her own fault, because I got it from one of her books. This is one of the nicest ladies around, ladies and gentlemen. Evelyn, you want to say something?
What?
You want to say something?
I want to say something to them. Just thank you, everybody, for being so nice to me and thinking so much of me. I appreciate it all these years.
I didn't hear her. She said she's 95. I thought it was more like 195.
Thank you, Ms. Emily. Chamber of Commerce, Ms. Betty McKinnon. Call her Mama.
Thank you so much. Now, it's an honor to be escorted to the stage by St. Patrick. Today, we are honoring all veterans of the United States Armed Forces. When you see a veteran or a man or a woman on active duty, please shake their hand and say thank you for your service. As you do this, remember there are only 2 people who have pledged to give their life for you. One is Jesus Christ, the other the American soldier. While we pay tribute to all branches of our armed forces, now we are going to honor and say thank you to just one of our unsung heroes. I'm a little emotional on this, I'm sorry. He is a native of Houston County, born in the campground area, one of 4 children at that time. He had 3 older sisters, and he was his mama's baby. Then 3 more were added by adoption. He gained another sister and 2 brothers. He is the father of 2 children and a doting grandfather of 5. He is here today because his granddaughter plays in the high school band, and his granddaughter-in-law sings in the adult chorus, which you will hear later. He also attended Houston County schools. As a teenager, he enlisted in the Army on September the 11th, 1968, weighing in at a whopping 120 pounds. When his size was noticed, he was selected to the Army Engineers and assigned to the Special Operations Branch. After intense training, he was deployed to Vietnam and became a member of an elite group called the Tunnel Rats. When this tour was completed, he returned to the States and once again sent back to Vietnam as a member of this highly trained group. When this tour was over, he was deployed to Germany, where the light of his life, a son and his namesake, was born. Again, back home, he served many other duties, including a term as a Sky Marshal. He was honorably discharged on January 31st, 1977. When he returned to Houston County, he was employed by the Houston County Highway Department, and he has since retired, but he still remains on call when needed. He is a member of the American Legion Post number 73, a disabled veteran and commander of the Veterans of Foreign War. As a member of the Legion, every May, he puts, before Memorial Day, he puts flags on the graves of more than 110 veterans and in more than 25 cemeteries. He is a member of the American Legion's Honor Guard and will help conduct military rites at the funerals of veterans when requested by the family. He attends services for anywhere in the state for those missing in action whose remains have been returned. He is personally responsible for the American flags that line our streets and those that are displayed on the island in front of the courthouse on military holidays. He purchased these flags and then asked the three governing bodies if they would back this cause. Houston County, the cities of Tennessee Ridge, and Erin did so gladly. At his own expense, he has made many trips to Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia, and Nashville, promoting the rights of veterans. He is one of many that convinced the county court that we need a veteran service officer here in Houston County. That office is now manned and located on Market and Hill Streets in the VFW building. Let's all put our hands together and say thank you for your service and honor a great American, Jimmy Neal Ross Sr.
I just want to thank everybody. My job was to serve, and I'm still serving. Anytime anybody needs me, I'm here.
Thank you so much. Amazing.
Houston County Adult Chorus, sing for us now.
Thank you. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. The Lord High Mayor. I'd like to ask Baby McKinley to come back on stage, please.
Once again, thanks to St. Patrick, also my pastor. I'll try to make it through this one. The other one was a little emotional, I'm sorry. As a young college student in the late 60s, she met this handsome, young, pre-med student. They became very good friends, and they both graduated in 1972. Then he went off to Vanderbilt University to complete his medical degree, but she became a school teacher in Birmingham. They married in August 1975 at the beginning of his 4th year in medical school, and she joined him then in Nashville. In 1977, they moved to Montana, where for the next 2 years she worked by his side as he served as the physician to the Assiniboine and Sioux Indian tribes. They had discussed where they wanted to locate when he began his practice. They wanted a small town, but within 100 miles of a metropolitan area. God had smiled on Houston County many times, but this time God broke out in a great big grin. While reading a small medical journal, he happened upon a very small want ad of 2 lines that read, "Physician wanted in a small town." They inquired. We met all their wants and wishes, and the rest is history. On July the 1st, 1979, they became citizens of Houston County, and for nearly 34 years, she has been a volunteer serving our community in many organizations. She is the mother of 4 beautiful children, 2 boys and a girl, and has 2 adorable grandchildren. She is a member of the Erin Baptist Church and serves as their pianist. She has directed their youth choir, organized and directed their handbell choir. An accomplished pianist, she plays the piano. She is a member of, as an accomplished pianist, she teaches piano. She is a member of the Chamber of Commerce and has served on their advisory board for many years. Not knowing that she was the one being honored, she volunteered to help with the Lord High Mayor's breakfast. And get this, she's also serving as co-chairman of the Irish Banquet. She is Secretary-Treasurer of the Houston County Arts Council and a member of the Theater Board. She has helped organize the Houston County Youth Choir and the Adult Chorus, and as you observed today, she serves as their pianist. A member of Leadership Houston County Class 2013, she serves as chair of their float committee. As you can see, she is a very busy lady. It is a custom in the past that the Lord High Mayor put the traditional green jacket on the new Lord High Mayor. And we are fortunate to have with us today George Powell, Lord High Mayor of 2012, to do the honor. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet your new Lord High Mayor for 2013, an important part and credit to our community, Elizabeth Douglas Martin. The Red Club presents the plaque, and she's asked me to read it. For our 2013 Lord High Mayor, presented to Elizabeth Martin for your outstanding loyalty and service to Houston County.
I'm certainly not prepared to make a speech. I would much rather be at the piano. But I just can't tell you all how much this means to me. It is such a tremendous honor, and I just thank you for it. This town, this county, this whole community has loved our family for 33 years, and there's no place on this earth that we would rather be. So we just thank you so much, and I thank you for this.
celebration. Thank you for coming. We love you. I want to give special thanks to Heritage Bank again for sponsoring, and Betsy Lincoln for the chairperson, Jerry. Thank you for coming, and let's stay focused this week, and we'll see you next year. I also want to thank the band, the wonderful band. You guys are awesome. I mean, you are awesome. I'd like to thank 105.1 George Chambers. And also GE, I'm sorry, I missed your name before I go. GE Clark. I said George Osprey, and I didn't mean that. It's GE Clark. Well, George, I think you do. Okay. Emerald Award winners, Elizabeth, everybody that got awards, would you please stay for pictures? Thank you all.